I'm Alphonse Wade.
Austin Embody.
Chris Young.
Together we make triple trouble.
Welcome, high school football fans, to another edition of At the Game on MaxPreps.com. I'm your host, Casey Littlejohn, at French Field in Kent, Washington, where tonight we have a showdown of undefeated teams here in the SPSL North Division. The Auburn Trojans facing the Kentridge Chargers. So after tonight, one team will be on top, and we have a couple key players here to keep an eye on for Auburn. The linebacker, running back Chris Young. As good as he is on the offensive side of the ball, the University of Washington likes him as a linebacker, where he'll play next season, and he is a beast. And for Kentridge, keep your eye on number 18, Cameron McKernan, just a junior. This guy's got speed to burn, clocked it near a 4.4 40, so if that Auburn secondary blinks for a second, it could get scary out there. You're at the game with Kentridge and Auburn tonight on MaxPreps.com. After a tight start, Auburn breaks the ice on Austin Embody's halfback pass to backfield mate Alphonse Wade. Auburn surges ahead 7-0. Charger quarterback Caleb Smith looking downfield, but Alphonse Wade is there to make a defensive contribution with the interception. Auburn back in business. Smith, just a sophomore, going to go to the School of Hard Knocks here as Austin Embody comes up with a shot. Quarterback Marshall Kluntz going to get sacked here by Nico White. Getting things fired up for the Chargers. It was 7-0 at halftime, and in the second half, Cameron McKernan trying to spark Kentridge with the big return here, giving them nice field position. But Auburn would get the ball back, and Embody puts his nose down for some hard-earned yards. And leave it to senior running back Chris Young to bob and weave and find a path to the end zone, putting Auburn up 14-0 with a little bit more breathing room. Getting a little confident, Klontz looks downfield but is picked off by number 14, Mike LeClaire, who takes it back for the Chargers, giving them a little momentum. But 320-pound Danny Shelton puts a stop to that as he's a wall. And then perhaps the play of the night, Alphonse Wade, nimble on the feet, scampers and then pulls a Houdini. Now you see me, now you don't. And just eludes one final tackler and gets in for 6. 21-zip Auburn. Take your cameras out and take some pictures as we look at it here in slow motion.
I love you, man.
Hey, will you thank them? Thank you. Hey, and will you tell your dad to buy you some dates? We got all kinds of games on this stuff the rest of the year, all through the damn playoffs, and you don't have to wait. How sweet is that? Sell your iPod or something.
Smith and the Chargers trying to get something going here as he finds number 4, Michael Carter, for a nice pickup. And then McKernan going to have a little scamper here, getting them even closer to the goal line as they try to break through. And then it's the senior Alex Tyson putting it in with some tremendous effort. 21-7. But Kentridge going to seal the deal as Chris Young. Look at the field vision here with the cutback. He's gone. 28-7. Kentridge would tack on one more touchdown, but the Auburn Trojans are going to survive this one as they go into Kent and come out with a 28-14 victory and sole possession of first place. in the SPSL North Division.
Tonight, as you can see, we had a little rough start. They're blitzing, I could say almost like 11 guys. I don't even know how many they're blitzing, but they're blitzing a lot. But when it comes to our offense, I mean, we're dimensional. We may not have like the best like depth in the playbook, but we have a way to run it. Like we can run plays, the same play 4 different ways. I don't know. When it comes to Alphonse, like he's just like this fast, quick guy. If you get him around the edge, he's gone. Chris, he's more of our power, but last year was more power. This year, he's showing a lot of like speed and power. And then I just like think myself as like dimensional. I can like either power it up or go speed. I don't know. I just think when you get us together, like tonight, for instance, I had a horrible game. I mean, I didn't do too bad, but I threw a touchdown pass and lead block for Chris for a touchdown, but I didn't have that many yards on the ground, or I didn't score at all. But so they shut me down. But then again, Alphonse and Chris, 2 touchdowns, each over 100 yards rushing. It's just hard to stop all 3 of us at once. Can't be done.
UW, I've always been a UW fan since I was little. Me and my dad, I did it for my dad, I did it for my family, and I did it for traveling purposes because I can't stand to be away from my family for long. Oh, I'm a defensive player. Just there's something about hitting somebody else with the ball. Just gives me such a hype feeling, and I love it.
Well, first half it was kind of hard. Adjusting to the 11-man blitz, so I owe it to my teammate. Oh, dang! All right, well, after we adjusted to 11-man blitz, I like to thank my teammate Tyler. He let me borrow his shoes because first half I didn't have good shoes, so I couldn't really make good plays in the first half. So second half, I like to thank my teammate for letting me borrow his shoes, and I owe him because for his help, I made my big plays.